We've heard about all the stories about all of the SWAC teams that are getting new recruits to come into their program. We see Coach Prime already signed the #1 recruit in the country. That's right, Travis Hunter is now a Jackson State Tiger. But now guess what? Coach Prime still got some holes that he's looking to fill. He told us all he's looking to get depth at all the positions that they need. They need additional bodies at. And guess what? This young man that they're looking to bring into the program, man, if this kid here comes into this program, let me tell you something right now. It's going to be more problems for folks to try to run that ball on this defense come next fall. But let me tell you something. If you thought Coach Prime didn't have any more gifts up underneath the tree for him to unwrap, yeah, I know Christmas is already 3 days past due, but I'm just saying, hey, sometimes you save the best for last. And in this instance, I'm sure the best. This one here, if it does happen, I don't think this is the last. This is just another big one that's going to fall out the sky right on into Coach Prime and Coach Thurman's lap once again to get that defense back on track to do what it loves to do best, and that is to raise some havoc on opposing teams' offense. We're going to go ahead and break this thing down right now because I'm excited about this young man because I remember seeing this young man play high school ball here in Georgia. Matter of fact, they had a running back on that team by the name of Morales. Myles Jackson, if you're watching this video, if you know where Morales is playing ball at, please, drop me a message in my DM and let me know where that young man is balling at. Because when I tell you that young man used to get down on that football field, that kid was serious. Hey, the coaches over there at Mills Creek High School coached them boys up. So I'm just telling you right now, this young man here is special. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. And don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos as well. And do Coach a huge favor. Tap in a friend or two. Tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes over here. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tap on in this thing right now because if you thought Coach Prime wasn't going to go after another Power 5 linebacker to add to the defense, you must be out your mind. If Coach Prime can get James Houston and Aubrey Miller to come to Jackson State, what makes you think he couldn't sit down with another Power 5 linebacker family and recruit him to the I Love family? Understand one thing. Coach Thurman's defense is definitely tried and true, and they're able to showcase the skills of his defenders to get after it on every level. Now, looking at UCLA linebacker Myles Jackson, who was a 3-star recruit right here out of Houston, Georgia, who played his high school football, that is, at Mills Creek High School. Now, in high school, this young man played with his hand in the dirt, played defensive end, and at UCLA, had him listed as an inside linebacker on the strong side. Now, looking at seeing that Houston is now leaving from Jackson State, looking to go into the NFL draft, that's an integral piece right there that you could definitely add to the defense to have more depth out there on the field, making sure that they're able to put fresh legs out there to continue to keep getting after SWAC quarterbacks up and down, get after SWAC quarterbacks continuously on a regular basis. So it's almost as if Coach Prime and Coach Thurman are looking to find a way to make sure that when they hit that gas on opposing teams' offenses during the game, they're not taking their foot off. It's going to be all gas, no brakes. Now, watching Myles Jackson play in high school, like I said, this young man, he knows how to wash down. I call it washing down the opposing team's offensive line, especially when he had his hand in the dirt. He's able to wash the tackle down into the backfield to where he was able to stop the opposing team's running back from running the ball, getting positive yards. Now, also, he was able to do the same thing against the offensive tackles to stop the quarterback from throwing the ball. He knows how to make himself small, to shoot the gaps, to get up the field, to sack the quarterback. And I mean, there's a lot of times with quarterback in the pocket where they thought they were going to let down the field to a receiver. And guess what? Mr. Jackson was sitting right there. And them folks out there singing, "Sorry, Mr. Jackson, I know you for real." Yes, sir. He was off in their chest, letting them know, you're not going to get this ball off today. You got to find another way to get your offense going out here on the field against our team. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Jackson is 6 foot. He's a 6'3" linebacker, 3-star recruit. He has 4 years of eligibility remaining. Right now, currently, he is a redshirt freshman. Now, putting him into Coach Thurman's system for the next 4 years, man, it's going to be scary if this young man decides that he wants to bring his talents to Jackson, Mississippi to play Coach Prime's Jackson State football team. Plus, he would be, not to mention, you know, when you look at how far he's away from home, be it from Georgia to California, that's a long ride, man. Not to mention from here to Jackson, Mississippi, that's what, 5 hours? So, I mean, you know, hey, it's a little closer to home. I know he has other offers out there that are looking to get his services as well. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is just my personal opinion. I think he would his skill set will be best fit in that Jackson State defense. I know, yeah, Georgia State is right here in our backyard, but I'm just going to be honest with you. He would be best suited to go over there to Jackson State to play under those coaches. I'm just keeping it real with you. No disrespect to nobody, but I'm just keeping it a buck. But like I said, while at UCLA, he did play in 5 games. He had 6 tackles and 1 sack. Now, looking at the style of defense that UCLA ran while he was there playing for the Bruins, they run that similar 4-2-5 defense like we've seen so many other programs run, but they have different variations to their defensive front. They kind of remind me a little bit from a scheme position, somewhat like what South Carolina State was doing, where they would bring additional bodies, bring additional men up on the line of scrimmage, bring additional defenders up to the line of scrimmage, and then once the ball is snapped, they will go ahead and drop those defenders back in the coverage. Sometimes they will rush 3, dropping 8. Other times they will rush 5, dropping 6. And then you had times where they would rush 4, dropping 7. So you just didn't know what was going on. Or you had that corner or that safety walk down to the line of scrimmage, and they're off to the races looking to blow up that backfield, keeping the quarterback from throwing a ball or the running back from getting started trying to run the ball up the field. So, again, looking at the scheme of how everything was set up for where he was with UCLA, I just feel that Jackson State will be a better fit for him. Like I said, this is my personal opinion. So don't get upset with me. I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you what I'm looking at. Especially now, and not to mention, he would definitely be an interesting piece to have on that Jackson State defense. And with James Houston going to fulfill his professional NFL dreams, this will be a perfect fit for Myles Jackson to fit right into the scheme of things. Like I said, I don't know about you, but I'm waiting to hear the word that Myles Jackson has decided he would join Coach Prime and the Jackson State Tigers football team. But, hey, I'm going to hold off and wait and see exactly how everything turns out and hope he has a great visit and look forward to hearing what the final decision is going to be. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And one other thing before I go, we're going to be doing an interview of a phenomenal young man tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune into that as well. I'll be dropping that information out here shortly. So, hey, guys, like I said, Coach is starting to ramp this thing back up and get this party started like it has never stopped. But until next time, remember, be the one and lead.